What's the score right now? Do
We are sneaking in to Naxin versus MacSed mid-series. Mate, the sideways
Yeah.
1-1.
Oh, we have a sideways 1-1. For those who don't know, sideways 1-1 is when neither player is up in the series, neither player is down in the series. They are both sideways in the series, as in both have 1 point. You know, they are sideways 1-1.
That's how math works.
Yep. It's another one of my bespoke memes that has caught on, and I'm very proud of it. Speaking of things I'm proud of, we are on Oxide LE, where we are all oxidized. We are breathing in the southwest corner of Oxide, all the way from the land of Taiwan, are Blue Terran. Representing Clan Rush, it is Naxin.
And spawning in the top right hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the Chinese Protoss player representing Invictus Gaming, and SC boy there in the decal. We have MacSed.
Hold on. I'm looking for. What's the name of the bird from Snoopy?
I know what you're talking about, and it does look like it. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. Woodstock. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
That's the name of the bird.
Do you know
cool.
that there are people out there that have never heard of Snoopy?
Fair enough. It's been out of the pop culture for quite a while.
I wouldn't be surprised if Yaku has never heard of Snoopy.
Yeah, because back in my days, look, even by when I was a kid, these movies, like the animated movies, were old.
They were so popular though. Like
Yeah, they were they were still popular. Like on video and stuff, they were popular. We watched them on video. And also there was a computer game. There was like a point-and-click adventure type thing. Not exactly point-and-click. It was like it's hard to describe it, but there was a Snoopy game. This was like a puzzle game type of thing, platformer. I haven't thought about that game in about 20-something years, so my brain, excuse me if my brain is stopped functioning for a second. Wow, I gotta find that damn game.
Do you think you still have it, like collecting dust, like in a CD binder somewhere?
CD, no. We're talking about the
Floppy
days
disk?
before the CDs. Yeah, floppy disks. We should have all our old floppy disks somewhere. The problem is finding a floppy disk drive.
Yeah.
It's not broken. or that has drivers that can be read by an operating system.
I'm pretty sure we also have all of our floppy disks, except likewise, like they were all just like software like programs and stuff like that, and we have no way of running them either.
Yeah. All right. So MacSed going for some quick, a quick Twilight Council. That's the name of the thing. I didn't forget at all what it was called.
It's a Twilight Council or the Templar Archives. It's one or the other. But
yeah, and I always get them confused.
Yeah, 100%. Oh god. But Naxin, luckily he didn't neglect his opening Reaper. He did go for a Reaper first. He went across the map. Sure, he was denied the initial scout, but he made it in. He saw the Twilight Council. He knows what MacSed is going for.
Cloak Banshee. Look at that.
Ooh.
That's what Naxin is going for.
Is it?
No, it's a fake out.
Yeah.
It's a fake out.
Like, he's doing it in the face of the Haluk, which makes sense. And there it is. The Raven.
Yeah. I think this is a little bit too suspicious because MacSed saw that Tech Lab researching, but nothing was being made from the starport.
Yeah.
And usually you start them like in parallel.
But
So
you know,
if MacSed is keen-eyed, he should know that this is This is a trick.
I mean, Keen is a Terran, and as we see, MacSed, he fell for it. He is throwing down shield batteries in his mineral lines. He's preparing for Banshees. He even has his Stalkers in his main mineral line, so...
Yeah, getting an observer. If it gets the Protoss to keep the observer at home, that's already a victory.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like forcing this kind of response, like it's already paid for itself. And again, like going for a Raven, it's not like it's useless now. Like Ravens do so well in main army engagements. The Matrixes are so important to go on Colossus or even Immortals or War Prisms. Like there's just so much you can do with a Raven.
Yeah. Ooh, and MacSed getting charge. So I'm gonna try and switch it up. Not going to go with all the Stalkers. Maybe Beef Wave? Yeah, it's getting Immortals.
Yeah. I mean, charge. It's a pretty good upgrade, especially in this matchup. We do see he is going out with Stalkers across the map, but like, there's nothing he can really do with it. Like, he doesn't have any high ground vision. He's just out here trying to contain.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm an imposter because I actually remember things. That is a fair suspicion.
Oh yeah.
It is very suspicious. You know, I know you're not used to me remembering things, but see, I have a very selective memory. I can't control what the memory is selecting to remember and not. It's just some dumb details I remember, some dumb details I don't.
Oh boy.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
Actually, now sees the Raven and is like, "Ooh, I was duped."
He was. But, you know, he does see the army. He actually ships away at a couple of Marines, which is quite good. Naxin, he's only just expanding. He's still waiting a little bit to hit any kind of timing. Like, his upgrades are on the way, but they're still a ways off.
Yeah, and here come the High Templars. Oh, it's not going to be Beef Wave. It's going to be Storm. So no Archons.
Yeah, honestly, I love this, especially because he just saw the Raven, as you pointed out, and like the Raven does pretty well against robo units. Like again, the Matrix can really swing the tide of the battle. Not so much against High Templar.
And Storm is a really good unit. Thing is, Naxin is beefing this army up with Marauders, with concussive shells, and they tend to do a little better against Storm than Marines. So it's not going to be... a Storm isn't going to make the Terran army disappear in one click, as it usually does.
Only half the Terran army.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not bad. It's not bad. As Naxin is already pushing out, and you know, Storm isn't done quite yet, but it's going to finish up in a couple of seconds. There's plenty of High Tempo with energy. Ooh.
Feedback on the Raven, very nicely done, but the anti-armor missile does go down. Storm is being used. Oh, the boys were being pulled there.
Wow.
Oh, the Protoss army is bearded. Wow.
Yeah, even though the Storm blanketed... Yeah, and even though the Storm blanketed everything, the SCVs managed to survive. They were able to tank so much damage, and Naxin is pushing through.
Yes, the tanks are still alive at the back. Oh, but there is a drop of Zealots with charge. Will the tanks survive? Actually, no, they're going to go down. This is still a very powerful Marine force with Marauders here.
Oh my god, and without the tanks, like these Zealots are actually dealing a lot of damage. Is there enough for Naxin?
Oh, because the Vikings, they're going to push the Warp Prism away, and this Nexus will finally be able to go down. Or not.
Oh god.
Naxin going for that one Immortal, but the charge loss, they cannot be ignored.
Exactly, and the Chargers are getting on top of everything. There was another wave, but he's just rallying across the map, and he's so close to breaking MacSed.
And I don't know, another Warping of Zealots should be able to do this, but some of these gateways are being depowered.
That they are, and the Zealots are running thin, and now there are only Stalkers, and Stalkers, I mean, they don't fare anywhere near as well as Zealots here.
Yeah, because of the Marauders, they take some extra damage there. Did you slow the Viking into the medivac? Yeah, I did. The Viking is like, I'm a Marauder now. Look at me.
Oh god. The other Viking does get landed. He's trying to push on through, but he didn't kill the third base. It's still alive. Zealots are warping in, and looks like MacSed just barely has enough to push away the Terran. Am I speaking too soon?
Yeah.
Can he? Oh my god, it's so close.
Yeah, more reinforcements are coming in.
God, there's a Widowmine. Borrow, puppy, borrow it.
And it actually kills a zealot that was already being killed. Feedback on the medivacs gonna remove the energy. There's still enough energy though to heal these units. The Nexus finally goes down, and Naxin can back away with the knowledge that he did enough damage. Or not, gonna keep on pushing.
Yeah, he wants more. He wants to try and end it. He has so much bio. Another Widowmine shot. Oh.
He digs it up so he doesn't shoot the zealots and do some friendly fire there. Very nicely done by Naxin.
Okay, what's important is that Naxin actually hasn't seen this fourth base that's being built. That's already done. Like, all the workers from the third just got they just got sent on over, so it's not the worst case scenario for MacSed.
Yeah. I think Naxin may be overextending here. Trading too much. I mean, it still has the higher armor supply, but MacSed is getting away with a better economy, and this is just like a distraction for Naxin. Naxin thinking, oh, I'm so powerful, look, you're on the back foot, but all this time MacSed is just expanding.
Exactly. He doesn't really have all the information that he needs, and oh god, as a result, he's focusing in an area that he really shouldn't be. You know, if he was focusing to the bottom right, then maybe he'd be killing another Nexus. And as time goes on, it's better and better for MacSed. Yeah,
MacSed's upgrades are about to kick in. +1 armor, +1 melee. Ooh, the Liberators join in though.
Man,
pretty cool.
Naxin is not skipping a beat when it comes to his macro. Like, he just keeps pumping out whatever he can.
Yeah. Alright, this Nexus might end up going down once more. Naxin trying to bait into the Widowmines. No, he digs them out. He digs them out as soon as the charge lots come in, which is the safer option. This is how you prevent friendly fire.
Yeah, one shot does go off. There's still one shot remaining. Storm gets used again.
Yeah, the Storm is pretty good, but the Liberators are sieging on top of the Protoss army, and it's going to get cleaned out. No, actually, yes. No, the Liberators go down. These Immortals are very low on health.
Yeah, the Liberators, they did the damage. They just chunked away at those Immortals. The Immortals, they can be focused down, and he's trying to, but he just doesn't have enough bio. This is Ghost in here.
This is exhausting to look at.
He's been fighting for like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah, this has been going on for a long time. This is exhausting for these players. Oh, I think Naxin did it, despite the macro of MacSed.
All the Immortals go down. The Nexus is going to go down. The overcharge or the shield battery is out of energy.
It's like this is proper baboon terror. Just keep attacking, keep pushing. Don't stop pushing. Keep pushing. This is Terran, attack. Don't you think you should attack? But what about attack?
It's just he just sent wave after wave of unit at his enemy, and even though like everything was dying, eventually he cracked through MacSed.
It was dying, but it was also killing, and that's the important. If you do more killing than dying, you win. That is the Terran way.
And GG, honestly, like that was so close. I'm just so impressed that Naxin was able to just attack, just like non-stop, just apply pressure. And he wasn't just macroing, but he was teching up. He was switching into Liberators. He made a Ghost Academy. He was pumping out Ghosts as well. Like, he was doing so much at once. Wow.
Yeah, and the Liberators made a huge improvement there. So you know, I'm saying like it's just a baboon keeping attacking, but it should be noted, Naxin was upgrading the army while this was going on, getting more tech, expanding. Yeah. So it wasn't just attacking all the time, but did not give MacSed a second to relax.
Yeah, exactly. That's what was so impressive about that. Because so often we see Terran players just kind of tunnel vision. All they make is like Marine Marauder, and that's it. You know, like they're just hyper focused on the attack. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
Konniwa Yaku. But wow, what a game.
All right.